We're just gonna go ahead and get started, man. Let's get baseline. Episode 154.
Oh man, I'm so glad.
Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy, DJ E, Mr. Influential, right? And I'm rocking with my brother, man.
Hey, man. The original, baby. New year, new week, new episode.
New episode, right?
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, we back and we are back and we are better than ever, P. You know what I mean? This is episode 154. We call this one a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because we do. We have a lot to talk
We
about.
have a lot to talk about.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, obviously, missed you guys, man. 2 holidays went by. You know, obviously, Christmas and then New Year's. And it seemed like a long time for me, man.
Long time?
You know, after all that, that consistency, man, talking to the good brothers and sisters, and just, even though you was enjoying a little break, you really was like,
I got to get back to my people.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we ain't gonna spend a whole bunch of time on the intro, but first off, bro, how was your holidays, man?
Holidays was good, man.
That's
Good.
right.
Spent-
So
spent-
you just really want to
yeah.
waste no time.
Yeah, I
with
spent,
it.
it was, yeah,
You know
spend
what I'm
time.
saying?
Listen, spend time with family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Got to figure out where I'm going to sit it, but I got it. Toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay. Right. Good time with the family. New Year's.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Year's was good. I had 2 events New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Let me get to that right there.
Right.
I had the DJ at the church. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
we had the after party for the service.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Music by yours truly. And then at night,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Shout out to Iconic Events. I was at their establishment out there in PA, and we had a nice New Year's Eve party there. So I was working.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I was working, so I just was working the whole time, man.
I ain't mad at it.
Since we was gone,
I am not mad at it.
relaxing and doing what I got to do.
I am
you know?
not mad at it. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in right now. Do us a favor. If you're watching this live right now, just do us one favor. Just please click that share button.
Hit that share button,
that
click
share
the like,
button.
and guess what? If you watching it live right now, comment and say hello, because we say hello back. That's what we do.
Talk to us. We talk back.
To us, because we got a lot to talk about today. Like
Yeah.
you said, episode 154, a lot to talk
A lot
about.
to talk about. Yeah, mine was blessed, beautiful.
Yeah.
Opportunity to spend time with the family. No complaints at all. Rip, roaring, and ready to go in this new year. My whole mantra has been the same thing. Be intentional about the things that you're doing in your life. If you're not being intentional, then you're wasting your own time.
Right.
Don't leave your time out there for nobody else to take advantage of. This is the year of success.
Absolutely.
It's the year of success.
Yes,
So
sir.
whatever that thing is that you've been postponing, putting off, saving for the last minute, whatever it is, this is the year that you need to activate that thing.
You know why?
Why?
This is the piece that you cannot buy.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what
So
I mean?
some things still came from 23.
Yeah,
I
oh, no,
see.
that's not going nowhere.
Right.
I already know
This
how to.
is the piece that
All
you
I
cannot
know how to be is E,
Yeah.
E. I'm going to make,
Yeah.
you know what? I think I'm going to get back into music this year. I think I'm going to put some singles out and everything, man. You know what I mean? I'm just going, nah? You know what I
I'm
mean?
not with who. I just made a whole statement about whatever your dream is. Who am I to step on that dream?
Who am I?
No.
They got some sugar.
I don't know what has those bursts, those things just go off. But, whatever it is, if it keeps you happy, just be intentional about whatever you want to do. So, without further ado, let's get into this.
All right,
Right, 'cause
before
like
we
you
do
said-
that, we got to do the quote of the day.
Oh, you got one? What you got?
I got the quote of the day.
Okay.
So, the quote of the day is this.
Mm.
The real measure of success is the number of experiments that can be crowded into into 24 hours.
Okay.
Once again,
Yes.
the real measure of success
Right.
is the number of experiments that can be crowded into 24 hours. And that was by Thomas Edison. Let's go ahead and clap it up.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Right? Now, I picked that because you said this is the year of success.
Absolutely.
Yep. It's 24 hours in a day.
I like it.
Right?
I like it.
It's 2024.
I like it.
How much can you fit into this year?
It's a very good point. Which is why it's always so mind-blowing that you'll come off of this.
Right.
And it's only a matter of a countdown. Like the ball dropping for a new year before something comes up that just derails it.
JK, what up, brother? What up, brother?
JK, peace, brother. Happy New Year to you. Welcome to another year.
Good seeing you the other
Always.
night, brother. Like always, man. You know as us Libras do. We was in there looking sharp, like we do. That's what we do.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
that.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, absolutely. Just piggybacking off of that, yeah. New year, but it's a year to be intentional about the things that you want to do. See what you can get done. But be vigilant in your efforts.
Like you said, be intentional.
Absolutely.
You always say that, but
Absolutely.
vigilant is a better word.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, don't just get all excited about it because it's the beginning of the year. No, man, ride that same wave all the way to December, man.
Absolutely.
And beyond, because it becomes
Absolutely.
a habit.
Absolutely.
You know, the habits is what makes us be what we are. Again,
Yeah.
I'm always speak on it. People, the other night, shout out to everybody I ran to the other night that was showing love on the podcast. We really appreciate that. I told
no question.
P,
No question.
P stay in hibernation. He come out when it's time
No
for
question.
work. That's what he do. And as he should. That's who he is.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Right?
And I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Word up.
So to make a long story short,
Mm-hmm.
reason why we're getting that type of
Don't make a long
love-
story short. Make a long story good.
Make a long story. No, I'm just saying it's because of consistency of always doing the show.
No question.
So we were vigilant
No question.
about this.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think that was from the top.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we even spoke about it.
Tippy.
The tippity top.
Yeah, like Red Meth used to say.
Word.
Take it from the top. The tippy.
Tippy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that being said, we talking about living in your truth, being in your truth, activating your truth.
Right.
We got to talk about the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay.
Oh, go ahead. Well, break it down to us.
I talk
Break it down
about
to the people. You know.
So I had a chance to listen to the show,
Right.
and what I'm going to say is this: when you listen to the show, and you start to hear some of the things that Katt said that he was experiencing and all those different things, what it reminded me of is a person who decided that they were just going to shine a light on what they felt was their truth,
Shine a light on them.
as we spoke about. Yeah, it is. It's what it is the DJ thing. It's something like he hears certain things and it just reminds and it's really because he's shell shocked from DJ.
Get him, Dada.
Get him, Dada. That's my boy, Dada. Man, I wish he was here.
Yeah.
So, but the long and short of that, man, I think that people are talking about it because he talked about a lot of people,
Right.
and there were some things that he shared that kind of made me go, You know, whether it's true or not. Sometimes when people say certain things,
Right.
it does make you kind of go back and like, okay, question certain other things that's taking place.
Who am I to say that he ain't telling the truth?
Right,
And who am I to say he is?
right,
But the talk is interesting to me
right.
because we only supposed to believe. Sometimes they say believe nothing of what you hear and half of what you see.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
I've heard that.
So at the end of the day, I'm not saying he lying. I'm not saying he telling the truth. But the interview was interesting to me.
Very much so.
That's all it is.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some things that he was pointing out, like the only thing that, like some of the things that he was saying to Shannon,
Right.
And he was saying to him, like, yo, you allowed Cedric to come on here and say certain things. You allowed Ricky Smiley to come on here and say certain things, and you didn't, like, kind of check it.
Right.
That's the way I kind of gathered it.
Right.
And what Shannon was saying was, is first and foremost, why wouldn't I take what they had to say for face value?
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking what they have to say, like I'm taking what you have to say for face value.
Right.
I can't see what they would have to gain
Right.
by lying to me or fabricating, or embellishing on certain stories.
Right.
And with that being understood, as I'm listening to the situation,
Hey, Toya.
Toya, what's happening? Peace, Happy New Year.
Birthday coming up. Both of y'all. You and P.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Capricorn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Our time is here. So when you listen to those things that he was saying, and he was kind of trying to not really so much check Shannon, but he was kind of trying to say to him, like, yo, you didn't correct them or check them. And he said, like, yo, I'm taking what they say for face value, like you saying.
And his job, too.
He also, I don't know if you ever listened to any of the, he got another show that comes on too, Nightcap.
Him and Ocho Cinco.
Him and Ocho, right? So you might, I think they might call it sometimes as Nightcap, but Onk and Ocho.
Yeah.
And I listened to the one that came immediately afterwards, which the last time I looked, I don't know if anybody's paid attention to it, on YouTube, the view count when I seen it yesterday.
Mike, what's up, brother?
Mike, what's happening? About 11:30 in the morning, it was at 29 million views.
Okay. The Nightcap.
No.
Oh.
The interview.
The Katt Williams.
The Katt Williams interview.
Oh.
Was at 29 million views.
Let me go ahead and look that up while you keep going.
Absolutely.
See where we at.
So my thing with that situation is he kind of wanted him to say to him certain things about, it not being true and all this, that, and the third. And Shannon on Nightcap, Unc and Ocho show that came on afterwards, found himself in a situation where he was trying to explain that he is an actual conversationalist and not an interviewer.
Right.
He said, if you want to do interviews, you want those kind of questions and all those kind of situations, go to 60 Minutes, go to other ones. What is it now? What's the current number?
35 million.
We had 35 million
Let's
views.
clap it up for that. God. Dog.
35 million views.
Club Shay Shay, after being on here for 5 days, it's at 35 million views.
35 million views. Now, I don't know if you got a chance to listen to that one that came on afterwards. The Nightcap joint I'm talking about with Unc and Ocho.
Nah, I ain't get to listen to
Okay,
it.
so what he talks about in that situation, just to give you a quick overview of that, he explains the fact that, first and foremost, when Katt came into the room, right, he said he had been trying to do the interview with him since 2021.
Right.
And that Katt said to him that we're not always on the same side of town. If I'm ever in your area, I'll consider it. So, Katt's people reached out to his people. They made the connection. Now, he don't know exactly the day and the time that he's coming, but he gets with his CJ as his co-producer on the show with dealing with Club Shay Shay.
Right.
So he turns around and he says, yo, I'm going to kind of leave the calendar a little bit flexible so that when Katt calls, his people, when they get in touch with us, we ready for him.
Right.
He says when he comes in,
Right.
Katt Williams walks in the room, right, and says, yeah, man, I've been waiting, trying to get on this show for a minute, since like 2021. And Shannon's kind of looking like, fam, Blake, we've been at this conversation. You wasn't the one available. He didn't say it.
Right.
He said so because he was trying to explain why everybody's kind of coming at him kind of crazy, certain people. But he was like, he said, Chad, what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to turn around? He said, because of course I got questions. CJ has questions. To run these questions down and focus on that situation. Was I supposed to stop him? I'm not an interviewer. I'm a conversationalist.
Yeah.
Or do I allow him to go with that situation the way it is? And Chad said, Josico said, nah, you can't stop him.
You stop, drop.
No, you can't stop him.
Nah.
Once he started talking about
Because
everything,
I ain't going to do nothing but open up shop.
Go ahead.
Whoa.
Right.
Yo.
Right.
That's how Rough Riders roll.
I ain't mad at it.
Let's go ahead and clap it up for them.
Yeah.
It's 2024, man. If you can't have fun,
Right.
don't have nothing.
Don't have nothing.
Yeah.
So he turned around and basically the interview started the way it is. I don't know what you heard of it, if you heard all of it or not.
You're Ronsky.
What's up, bro?
You know what I mean? Everybody, that's Ronnie Mathis right there. Ronnie from the Raising Canaan is now watching the show. Let's clap it up for him. You know what I mean? He loves Honey Nut Cheerios and saying slick shit. He's here. Okay.
This guy, man. I can tell you all, man.
Nah, the piggyback off. Nah, I actually never caught a full version of Nightcap. I've actually caught some things here. Matter of fact, as funny as it could be is, laughing at Ronsky. He sung me one today when I don't know if you, because I know you watch a lot of podcasts, bro. You watch a lot of things like that shit. That's always been our thing, but you've overtook that. You know what I mean? When it came between me and you,
Right.
So it was one when he was talking about going to DR. He said, I heard they got one over there, light skin with the long hair. And he was talking, and then
What show is this?
Nightcap.
Nightcap. Okay.
And Ocho Cinco was like, "Oh, I don't know. I only know about it when I go over there to play soccer."
Yeah.
Now I didn't know.
Yeah.
that Ocho Cinco really is a soccer.
Nice.
player.
Yeah.
But this is what's funny.
Yeah.
When we went for the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
who did I see at the airport?
You said you saw him, right?
Yeah, with his soccer shit on and
Yeah.
everything. I thought he just was wearing the
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Ocho Cinco was at
Ocho
them.
said he opened back in, I believe, 2008
Yeah.
for Katt Williams on the show. Did you know he did comedy?
Nah, I knew he got in the boxing ring.
Yo.
Yeah.
So
He's an entertainer, man.
bruh, they was on the thing. If you get a chance to check out the Nightcap, the one that came, the latest episode that came and followed right after the interview with Katt Williams.
Right.
Him and actual Unc, you know what I mean, or Shannon Sharp got into a debate back and forth. He said he funnier than him. And Shannon Sharp said, you're not funnier than me. He was like, Unc, I'm funnier than you. What are you telling me? It's not even close. Yeah. He was like, I got range. He was like, Unc, you 1 to 4 funny. I'm 1 to 10. I got range. You don't, it's like, say a joke right now. No, I'm saving it for the thing. You're not funny, huh? Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny in certain things. Yeah. He said, well, who told you it was funny? He said, Cedric Entertainer told me I was funny. Steve Harvey told me I was funny. Ricky Smiley told me I was funny. He said, comedians tell me I was funny. He said, where did they tell you was funny at? He said, he on the show? He said, yeah. He said, oh, they on your show. They supposed to tell you funny. Yeah. That don't make you funny. You know what I mean? So the point that I'm making in the situation of dealing with Katt Williams, he came in, the party started, the questions rolled, and it went like it went, right? Right. He said he had about 30 more minutes of questions, but there was no way he can get to them. Right. Right. My whole thing about the situation is kind of still kind of revisiting some of the things we talked about last year. Timing is everything. Everything. So one would ask the question, right? Why now? Right? Right. That's one element of it. And then the other side of it, because we had a deeper conversation, me and a couple other brothers, there's certain people that he was talking about that can't respond, in my opinion. Right. Like, there's certain people who are a brand, right? Like, Kevin Hart's a brand. He responded anyway. Ricky Smiley responded. Did you see Kevin Hart on the little ESPN thing when he was responding? No, what did he do? Okay, I'm going to let you finish, then we go back to that. Yeah. Okay, so I know that Kev responded, and he also talked about he had a movie get ready to drop on Netflix in a couple of days at the time when he did his response. Yeah. But there's certain people, they're brands. Yeah. Right? So you don't even take the time to actually respond to certain situations like that. Now, with that being understood, you do get to a certain point in your life where you have to make a decision on whether or not it matters to you. Right. Remember, I'm talking about 2024 being the year of being intentional. Right. Okay, well, what was his intentions, in your opinion? I don't know. See, you see what I'm saying? Like let's go there. It's like us having that conversation when he was talking about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Right. You know, when we knew the book was coming. Absolutely. See what I'm saying? Absolutely. But Kevin Hart, it was Kevin Hart, Harry, 2 other Plastic Cup boys. Okay. So they was watching basketball like when Will Ferrell was watching football with the Manning brothers. Okay. So he was watching, and it was right after that. He was like, yeah, you know, Katt Williams used to play for them. He's doing little shit like that, like little slicks. He said, right after he read the 3,000 books when he was 9, yeah, he suited up. Like they all was taking turns just like saying like, this motherfucking lying. Like, but it's super funny, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta look that up. Look it up on YouTube. You'll find it. I'm gonna definitely look it up. But see, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I think it's certain people that I would call wild cards, even if you had them on the porch. Yeah, they would be wild cards. Him being Katt Williams, Charleston White. Yeah, you know what is Kanye gonna say? Right. You know, there's certain Cardi. What is Doe gonna say? You know what I mean? Right. My boy Doe. What is Doe gonna say? You know what I'm saying? You got certain people that the moment that you open up the opportunity for them to come to where you are to talk, all forms of what you think is control is gone. What I might say. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, and I've been dealing with this for 150 plus weeks. You know what I'm saying? Outbursts, you know, just losing your mind, but snapping back, forgetting what you're talking about. Yeah. And then reeling it in. You know who probably was like that? The people back in the day was like that. James Brown and Rick James. And what do you mean? What they gonna say? You ever watch the James Brown? It's only very few James Brown interviews. Right. The one that was that he got after he went to jail for domestic violence. Okay. He's like, 'cause I look good and I make love good. Like, you gotta watch. I remember that. Bruh. I mean, yeah. That shit hilarious, man. Yeah. 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 You could tell he was drunk. We needed social media back then. Right. We didn't have it. Right. Truth be told, you know, there's a lot of things that's going on right now that are head scratchers. Yeah. Right? But then there's other things that's going on that just kind of reminds us that that's a good idea, bitch. Yeah, take your shoes off, man. 2024. Shit. Year of relaxation, but execution. Mm-hmm. Being intentional. Right. Yeah. So a lot of that stuff that was being said. Right. I don't think it matters. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It matters to the people
35 million people wanted to know. It was interesting. So it served its purpose.
Right.
But the substance doesn't matter because I really don't give a damn what Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, any comedian that he stated did to you. They ain't do nothing to me but entertain me from time to time.
Right.
I'm not in the game, sir. So
Right.
I'm not trying to be in that business. So I'm not knocking him. But I'm not Team Katt. I'm not Team Steve. I'm not Team nobody. I'm just watching what I want to watch when I want to watch it.
Yeah. Comedy beef seems weird.
But it's real because I've seen it.
Not saying it's not.
I've seen it at surface level with comedians that we don't even know, but they're funny people, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Anything that people are involved in that people do that think that people do. That was funny right there. You gonna make a blooper out of that motherfucker. I already know that's clap it up. But before, I'm gonna let y'all know now, I know my brother. That's gonna be in the snippet. I already know. Right there. Look at it. That's why he laughing over that bitch. Look at it. You can't stop. Anyway.
Right.
It's gonna always be, because it's always gonna be competition.
Right.
That's all it is competition, bro. It's just like he said, they got a better team on paper, like, but when we get on that line, boy, like he said, all that, I'm getting, like, if Cedric's here right now, I would have busted his stomach. Like, it's all competition.
It's not gonna go how you think.
Yeah, it's all competition.
It's not gonna go how you think.
You know what I mean? That's like that's like what Kevin Hart was like, this was the game right here. He was like, this is the game right here. Then the next day, you remember Katt Williams got choked out by a little boy. Like, he was saying shit like that on ESPN though.
Right. Wow. So
you see what I'm
that
saying?
already shows the difference in exposure, right?
Right.
Like, I can do this on ESPN.
Right.
You gonna have to do it on Club Shay Shay.
You see what Mike Epps said, right?
What Mike say?
Come on, man. I'm just mad you ain't say shit about me. He could have been bad or good. Bitch, I got a special coming out, man. Say some shit about me. Then he got on stage.
Yeah.
It said, that's my nigga. That Fendi was fake that he had on the show. He said he said Katt Williams shit was fake that he was wearing.
Well,
Mike Epps ain't care, man.
No, or he see that,
He said, but that's my nigga though.
He gonna, let me go ahead and say something to him and poke the bear. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Because Mike ready for everybody, man. Yeah,
it's a lot going on with that, man. Listen, before we get too much deeper into this conversation, y'all know how we do. New Year, just got through 2 holidays. But if you're ever in the, the market where you're looking for a full-service event planning company, me and E just happen to know one. E, let them know who it is.
Listen, whether it's your first or your 50th birthday, that 25 years of service, if not more, retirement party, or the day that you and the love of your life share vows to become one, let Front and Center Events take care of all of your event planning needs. Sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy the show, where they truly keep you at the front and center of it all. That's www.fncevents.com. Head on over there today and get that party booked. Back to the show.
Yes, sir.
Front and Center event.
All of your full service event planning needs. Okay, with that being understood, heck of an interview. If you didn't get to see it, hey man, I ain't telling you that what to do with your time, but it was entertaining. If nothing else, it was entertaining.
Well, bro, listen, I'm a podcast guy. I'm a YouTube TV guy. Period. I think the present time of TV is good because where we're not used to, where a lot of people don't understand is we have control over what we want to watch.
No question.
We didn't have as much control over what we wanted to watch, what we wanted to listen to back in the day.
Right.
None of this stuff. So with all this being this way, how can you not watch the things that entertain you?
Right.
And how can you not at least once a week put something in there that's going to make you a better person?
No question.
What I mean?
Yeah.
The things like Audible, listen to books. Like I take a while to actually listen to books. I finally got through Emotional Intelligence 2.0, but I got to go back and listen to probably like the last 2 chapters again because I nodded. I was listening to it in the bed one night. Mm-hmm. And the difference is when you're listening, you'll nod out and just go to sleep. But when you're reading, you're going to put it down.
Yep.
And pick it back up.
Yep.
So the audio versions is good when you're on the move. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the actual, when you resting and you trying to study, you got to have that paper in your hand.
No question.
But to say all that to say is podcasts are very, very interesting to something. Some people, they get annoyed by an interview like Katt Williams would have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Just don't watch it.
Yeah.
It's gonna annoy you.
Or view it for what it is.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
That's all it is. And I look at all of that like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So this time that we in, 35 million people watching it. Like it's not like shows that go on TV. It's many that can hold your attention now. You know, like Raising Kanan.
No question.
That holds my attention.
Yeah.
Of course, when BMF and anything in the Power universe grabs my attention.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, speaking of film, not saying that film is dead because, again, we're controlling what we want to watch and what we see. But over the holidays, I didn't see it, but The Color Purple came out.
Right.
And a lot of people,
Okay.
I heard it was a good film,
Let's talk about it.
but a lot of people was upset because it was a musical, but it stated that.
Right.
People just didn't read it.
So it
was like-
wasn't that the film wasn't good for those who didn't enjoy it. It's just that you missed the fine print.
Right.
It wasn't even fine print. It
Right.
was
I'm not
there.
a big fan of musicals, but
Right.
I knew it was that. And
Right.
I'm not saying I won't watch it. I'm just not going to the movies to watch it because I don't go to the movies.
So it's based on the same original storyline, but it's just a musical.
It's reimagined.
Reimagined.
It says reimagined.
Big word.
And it says it's based
Reimagined.
upon the play, the Broadway play.
Oh,
That's what it's based upon.
not actually the movie, but the
Right.
play. Which, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Every
Yeah.
element of it is a little bit different.
They want to see Celie and they want to lick at you.
I think, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, look at you.
Black,
You're black. You're ugly.
ugly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they want to see.
Danny
somebody
Glover
you
was
told
mean,
her
man.
when Oprah had the eye.
I'm not doing
Look at that. You told Harpo to beat me.
Is that
Like
what
that's
they're
what
doing?
that you told. I don't even know this
What
part
that-
of the movie.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They had the Biggie eye at the time. So you told Harpo to That's not what we doing
Why
with
would
that,
you
man.
do
Huh?
Yeah, why would you? Okay. I mean, it's a highlight of the movie. So, so it was more of a musical. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Know that.
So shout out to DJ Venom Beef. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's right. Rest in peace, Unique, man. And how
Yeah.
did you feel about that?
So
On Raising Kanan.
So here it is, right? I've invested myself probably too much into it.
Oh yeah, because I put me
Okay, for those who don't know,
DDH. Yeah.
I'm the person that they're making the YouTube videos for
yeah.
about the conspiracy
The
theories.
blogs.
Yeah, I'm the one they're making them for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're welcome. Yeah, everybody else who tunes in, they're not making them for you. They're making them for me because
Right.
I'm buying into these conspiracy theories on it. Yeah, of course, when you see Unique, you start seeing, the possibility of, rooting for him to get up out of that thing that he rolled down into and not be dead.
Yeah.
Or somebody find him, take him to the hospital. I don't think he's coming back.
I think he said in an interview he's done. Okay.
You know what I mean? I did see an interview with him and the guy who actually plays Ronnie.
Yeah.
Great. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
you see them both talking or whatever. I think it's a done deal.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a done deal. I think smooth. I know.
Right.
I thought it was going to be that for a second too, but it snatched back. Listen, I'm going to miss Unique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was.
But his character was hey man, Joey Badass did a great job.
He did, man. He did. Joey Badass is a good. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Right.
I don't know what other movie he was in,
Okay.
but he was moving around like he was like a pimp or whatever. But
Yeah.
Joey Badass is a good actor.
Yep.
And his album last year was one of the best albums that came out.
Absolutely.
Like,
I seen him in a
don't even know
short
if it was
film.
last year, if that was 2022, but no,
It might have been last year. I seen him in a short film.
Yeah. Mark, what's up, cuz?
What's going on, cousin?
I see you. Yeah.
What's going on? Thank you for
Kid,
tuning
yep,
in.
he done, kid. He done. He
Yeah,
gone.
out of there. If he comes back now, you almost lose interest.
Like he a
You know,
genie if he come back. Like,
Yeah, at this point.
but at the same time, Kanan did it.
Kanan did it in the future though.
Yeah,
Future from that point.
yeah, right.
A lot of things going on. You know what I mean? You can switch it up a little
We ain't
bit.
even had the internet back then when we did, but ain't nobody rock with it.
Not at
to
the
that, yeah.
disposal that
I
we have
think
it for
what
now.
people gonna miss is
Right.
his appearance.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at the old school vibe
Yeah.
and the flow, Neek had
Yeah.
the best style out
Yeah.
of everybody.
Yeah.
He was the one.
Yeah.
So you missed that golden boy that
He,
shined.
he embraced the role.
He embraced the role, man.
can
You
tell.
know, he got the minks on,
Yeah.
everything. You
Yeah.
know, like nobody else was doing that.
Yeah.
The Fly's two dresses on the show was him and Rock.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we just not gonna see that part no more. Because
Yeah.
right now Ronnie running around You know what I mean? With the Brooks Brothers and the all that other shit on. You know what I mean?
Right. The what's the name jacket? The club jacket.
Kia said if he come back,
yeah,
then hold on, kid. Before I say that, Ash, get you a hoodie, man. You want the porch hoodie? We got you, Ash. Don't worry about it. I got you, bro. All right, now back to kid. That's that's merch. We got merch if you guys need it. We have it. All right. She said if Unique come back, then Ghost coming back. Kid, I'm gonna put it right on here on me. Kid, Ghost ain't coming back unless they cut the check. He pretty much done said that shit about
Amari Hardwick. Yeah, he said that they've been close.
They've been close at one time.
But there's a specific number.
Yeah, he needs that money. He needs that G Whopper.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Because listen,
I
don't know what it is now, but I think on Power, not even Force.
Right.
I mean, not even two, not even Ghost is two.
Right. Yeah.
I think Tariq was getting $22,000 an episode.
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But they probably going out. Tony Soprano, the dude who played Tony Soprano. I think he was getting like $800,000 an episode or some shit at one point.
Yeah. Yeah. They said, I forget the guy's name. Something Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
I think he was getting like $1 million an episode or something for something.
Well, the last season of Friends, they all got $1 million, I think, an episode.
Yeah. So my thing with the potential of Ghost coming back is he's such a high profile person in the show.
JK said, "Did you see him in the casket, nigga? He ain't dead."
Right.
Come on.
I mean, no, but
didn't see him in the casket.
But the theory is that if you don't see them in the morgue,
right,
there's a possibility.
Oh yeah, any of them. Yeah,
back.
Once they don't see him, like you didn't see Ghost in the morgue.
Right.
You didn't see.
Right.
Did you ever watch the old? Because I know you all into the conspiracy. Did you ever watch the conspiracy theory when the one that they had when the ambulance that had Ghost in it?
And he's supposed to be like standing there.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Right.
Only because when they say he was dead on the news,
right?
Did they say he died at the hospital?
I don't know.
Or did he say? I go back and watch because
gotta have to.
All you gotta do is watch. It's the last 2 episodes of Regular Power.
Yeah, but
or did they say he was dead on the scene? If they say he's dead on the scene, why was he in the ambulance?
That's what I'm saying. Like you got it. I mean logically,
yeah.
You don't need to put a dead body in the ambulance, but you know, the coroner just come.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But no, I think that the show is good. I think that it would definitely, not that it needs to have some life breathed into it,
right?
As far as those things, but I do think that it would just drive the ratings crazy.
First of all, I believe.
But I don't think Unique's coming back.
I believe Unique's gone because of the simple fact, it's just can it be some Houdini shit? Of course, right?
Yeah.
But Unique's gone
because
they try to be as realistic as possible.
Yeah. Why would he live there?
Right. The thing is this: if Unique wasn't dead,
right,
they would have never showed him getting rolled down the hill. They would have just showed Ronnie Aroney taking his chain.
Right.
Right?
What would be his purpose of living?
Right. Taking his chain, right?
Right.
And leaving him there. See, like when Kanan came back on Power, we assumed he died because he set the building on fire and locked the door.
Yeah, I understand all of those little particular. What I'm saying is.
Oh, you talking about for the show?
What is? Yeah, because
there's no reason. It's no.
That's what I'm
first
saying.
Of all,
there's no reason for him to come back.
We just became a fan of Unique, but he lost his luster. Like in the business.
No, I don't. Well, I mean,
on the show.
In the show, but I think what it is what we got to remember, like me and you talk about all the time. There are certain things that are happening in a certain time period. So at some point or another, characters have to leave. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They have to leave. So that's my thing is what would be his purpose of, he survived? Like, what is the purpose?
What he going to do?
Purpose. It's no purpose.
That's what I'm saying. What he going to do?
Yeah, so that's why I think
it's just we fell in love with the character.
Yeah, and that means
he did it. And they needed a big L. Like they needed a big death.
Yeah, absolutely.
That one makes the most sense.
Nah, I agree.
Because you know why?
Why?
the game keeps going. It ain't like we already know that later Ghost is the man. So it ain't like when Unique died, drugs stop being sold.
Right.
You don't really need him.
That's what I'm saying. And
we just fell in love with the character, like we said.
And then you got to think, because of the fact that it being a prequel in a sense, you have to start to move forward in the timeline because Power is already aired, Powered OG. So you got to bring up to speed where Breeze comes in, and you see more of Roller, you see more development of Kanan. If you keep Unique around too long, now what are you doing?
Now, I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to say this because I know you definitely watch the blogs, because you said Power OG. You the only one. I know you watch the conspiracy thing because that's what they call it on the thing. We got to laugh at P with that one right there. But listen, now you're absolutely correct because like I explained to DK one day, I said, listen, man, the only characters that was on this one, on Raising Kanan that we knew was Jukebox and Kanan. Mm-hmm. You didn't hear about Marv.
No.
You didn't hear about Rock.
No.
You didn't hear about Unique.
No.
You heard about Breeze. That's why everybody keep looking for.
Heard about Breeze. You heard about Roller.
Yeah.
And then you understood later that Famous' real name
is Sean.
That's
why the son was Sean.
In essence, but you didn't hear a lot about Famous.
Nah. But all you really heard about
Kanan and Jukebox
was Kanan and Jukebox.
Breeze and a little bit of Roller.
Yeah. But Roller's not even there yet.
No.
It's no guarantee that Roller will even show up here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that his
I think he will. No, I think he
enough.
will. No, yes, you know why he might? Because Roller took over when Kanan went to jail, and I think it's going to go up to when he went to jail.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So that's why they keep mentioning Roller, because Roller was in where Roller was in charge at on Power.
Right.
That was Kanan's whole little crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Said like this. So
I mean, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. I think what should happen is they should find a way to write Draymond Green into the script, let him choke Ronnie out.
Oh, shit. Oh, nah, not Draymond.
Draymond.
No, it's easy. Not Draymond.
Draymond.
Nah.
I'm telling you who I want wrote into the script, eh?
I'm going to tell you who's a good person to put in
You
there.
can tell me about your script. I want Draymond written into mine.
I'm going to tell you.
You trying to change my script.
I'm going to tell you in my opinion, in my script, who I think would be.
Who?
Meta World Peace.
Yeah. See, he's older now. Draymond's doing it now, man. Meta ain't nowhere hurt nobody.
No, you
don't do that, man, because Meta's living a peaceful life. Draymond choked somebody about a month ago.
Not talking about it because of that.
What you talking about it because of that?
Meta World Peace, the real one. Ron Artest is from.
It's only one.
He's from Queensbridge, bro. That's Queens. There's no Queensbridge set.
The only reason I give you Meta World Peace, the only reason I give it to you, is because Draymond would have been a kid, way too young, too small at that point.
Did you ever see when they said Draymond, what Rasheed Wallace said about Draymond?
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm just using the timeline.
No. He said he gets that from us. He said Draymond, my little young boy. He said Draymond was cool. He was in that Pistons locker room. Yeah. He said with him, Ben Wallace, all them. Yeah. He said that's where he gets that physical play.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I mean, I'm not saying that.
No, he was saying what it was is one of the VPs or whatever.
Yeah.
That play. Worked, his son and Draymond was best friends.
Yeah.
So they used to always have him at the games. So he would always be around. So he was. That's when he said, bro, he used to be at our practices and everything. That's when
I believe that.
Crazy shit at. Yeah.
I think that when you realize that you have a limited ability to add to the league, they had a list of people that get paid millions of dollars that don't score, that don't do anything. I think when you realize you have a limited, involvement, contribution to the situation, we need a choker. We need somebody that can grab somebody in case somebody get crazy. Because if Draymond goes, listen, if he's suspended, do you miss his 6 points and 4 rebounds and whatever it is or whatever it was?
Just like PJ.
Right.
Yeah.
So you need that. So you need somebody like that for Ronnie.
Yeah.
Who's insignificant.
Ron Artest.
I'm going to give you that because the storyline makes. I ain't even talking about the place. I'm talking about the age that he would have been. You put him in. You could have put young Draymond there. He was 7. Yeah. He can't choke and kill Ronnie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ron Artest.
You got to go with that.
Yeah.
That's why I give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, touche.
And he's from Queensbridge in real life.
That doesn't matter.
Come on, they ain't South Side, Jamaica, Queens.
Come on.
South Side. What did Unique say when he said rock life?
Right. So it worked out.
Now,
so if Ron
I'ma say
Artest
this,
was from
though.
Brooklyn, then you don't even say him.
Nah.
That's crazy because I'm thinking you're picking him because he didn't play games.
I would have used Akinelli after that. Get him, Dada!
That's definitely a Dada move right there.
Nah,
that was definitely a Dada move right there.
I'm saying it. I'm saying all this to say though. I'm gonna just say this, y'all. I'm gonna
Get
just go ahead and
it off.
put on me.
Get it off.
I knew he was gonna get that with Rock before he died, though. I mean, I seen that season 1. I'm like, he gonna hit one time, at least one time.
You talking about Unique?
Yeah, at least one time for
Oh,
one
yeah,
time.
no, he's
I
putting
said
work
gonna,
on.
listen, man, listen.
Yeah.
You know, back in my day, I
Go ahead and do it.
I understood.
That's what most people
So,
do.
you know, I
Crimination.
knew, you know what I mean?
Crimination.
I knew how I seen it in there. When they was having that little meeting in the park.
You can tell the difference, how they was, the body language.
The body language, so either he hitting now or he gonna hit. Real life, though, she got about 11, 12 years on him in real life. And age-wise, in real life.
There's no relevancy. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just felt like saying it.
That's probably the best reason why he said
This
it.
is why this is the Porch Podcast.
Yeah.
I say what I want.
She's about 11, 12 years older than him. You think, even in the storyline?
I don't know in the storyline.
Oh, you saying in reality?
In reality, they are. No, in real life, they are. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he ain't hitting real life, so.
No, he ain't here in real life.
Right.
Nah, he just Joey Badass, the rapper.
Want to do some questions?
We can definitely do some questions. You ready for some questions?
What we look like?
19.
That's it?
No, that's what we got left.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do that. Would you rather?
Welcome to another episode of Would You Rather.
Right.
When we're going to sit here and figure out would you rather this or would you rather that. Let's go.
Well, y'all heard what he said. That's what it is. We're going to get right into these questions. Would you rather always feel hungry or always feel tired?
Damn.
I know.
Man, they the
Sorry.
same thing.
Sorry. Not really. But one could lead to the other or they both can impact one another. Yes. I pick one.
I'm gonna say hungry.
Hungry?
Yeah, I can't do much when I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know, I've went on 36-hour fast. You know what I mean? Fast for 36 hours, and you get hungry there, but you know, you get you some water and move around. Because here's the thing, you said always feel hungry, right?
Yep, those are the options.
But
Hungry or tired.
But you said you didn't say you couldn't eat. So eventually,
right.
So eventually, you will get used to the feeling of feeling hungry. But
Absolutely.
being tired, you don't want to do shit when you're tired.
Yeah, because if you're hungry, in theory, you can just find something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're tired, you just can't, but
You
you
gotta
can't
get some
fall
sleep.
asleep. Yeah, but if you can't,
Yeah.
you can be tired and restless.
Yeah.
Like,
You
know
know,
what I
they
mean?
said when you're a kid,
Yeah.
you cry when you got to go to bed, but when you're adult, you cry when you don't get no sleep.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's what you, get your cup.
That's the difference between powder and freebase.
Not at all. Messed up. You're right there. Messed it right on. Would you rather have a knife when you need a spoon or a spoon when you need a knife?
Knife when I need a spoon.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah, because I can still cut.
And still hold it.
Yeah, I can still cut. Scoop him. Oh, you motherfucker. You talk about that. Nah, actually, even that, you can scoop better with the spoon.
The confection.
Yeah.
Right.
You can eat that shit like it's sugar.
Oh, so you want a lot.
Yeah. Nah, you can put a little bit on there. Little, go ahead now.
Nah, you want a tablespoon.
No.
You don't want a teaspoon.
Once again, this is the difference between powder and freebase.
Oh, you want.
Because you can light that spoon.
You want a
That's what you
serving
want to
spoon.
do. You want to light him.
Nah.
That's what you want to do right
Like
there.
the spoon?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Base.
You know the recipe for all of those things. Huh? Wow, man.
Get him, Dada.
Wow, get him. That was definitely a crossroad right there. Would you rather have two long front teeth like a beaver or no teeth at all?
Damn. Damn,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, overbite supreme
Yeah,
or nothing.
Give me the beef, man. Give me the beef. I ain't gonna walk around with no
Fangy hanging out?
Yeah, AP.
That's crazy.
AP. Just hit me with that bullshit right there.
Yeah. You all right with that?
Either that or
You can just keep your mouth closed.
nah, man. Nah, man. See, you know why? Why? Here's the thing.
Yeah, please.
When you got fangs, right? You have no control over that.
Right.
You had the bees.
Right.
But losing your Bugs Bunnies,
Yeah.
you have full control over that. Either somebody knocked your shit out or you ain't take care of it.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah. That's true. Wow, that's crazy. Oh,
Right,
man.
Toya? I need my teeth, Toya.
We got to do this, man.
She said Katt Williams' mouth with the long teeth. Damn, Toya, damn.
Katt Williams' mouth with the long. What happened?
That's what he got. He got long joints. You think about it, Katt Williams' teeth long as shit.
Never paid attention to it.
Vampire.
But it makes sense. It makes sense. Wow. Okay. We know which route we going. Leave it in the comments, whatever your answer is. Would you rather use shrimp-flavored toothpaste or deodorant that smells like cheese?
I gotta go with the shrimp flavored toothpaste.
Yeah.
If after I brush my teeth, if it's
Yeah.
cleaning my teeth, I'm just gonna use mouthwash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deodorant smell like cheese, bitch. You might as well quit.
You might as well not even wear that.
Yeah, nah, right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I can't even
JK
believe it.
said, bitch, he going with no teeth.
No teeth?
Yeah.
So at this point, right, though, like, I mean, with the right mouthpiece, you might get it off. Me and you just talking about buying the mouthpiece last night. You was like, yo.
Nah, I was stupid. It wasn't his mouthpiece.
Wow.
I think
Don't
it was
be
his
so
mouthpiece.
critical. You was,
Niggas is wearing
stupid.
fronts on the football field, man.
man, you think so? You talking about DJ Chark?
That was his mouthpiece.
That was his mouthpiece.
Yeah. He just had to want to go all the way in the mouth like a like a boxer, pig.
All right, we back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Peace, EQ.
Peace, EQ. Right on time for E, man. Y'all know how he do. You know what I mean? Would you rather have 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized duck? Let's get it. That's your pet.
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's your boy. Yeah.
I
100 duck
can't
size.
have 100 or nothing unless it's money, bro.
Yeah.
Give me the big ass duck outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
I'm like, what you think I'll name me?
I don't know. Big Quack.
Big,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
big beak. That's what I'll call it. Cause you know if he a big ass elephant sized duck, his snout, his shit is out there like
You've thought about this.
right. So I'm like, hey man, let me see something, man. Lift me up. Let me see who all over at the park right quick. He could just lift me up on top
Yeah.
and I could just look over. Ain't nobody at the courts, man. I ain't going. You know what I mean? That's what
Talk
happened.
to your duck.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather listen to an annoying laugh for a whole day or get tickled for 1 hour?
Listen to that laugh, cause my laugh annoying anyway. And bitch, you can't tickle me more than 30 seconds. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you after a while.
Don't get violent.
No, sir. I'm sorry.
Violence?
I'm only ticklish in a couple areas.
Don't choose violence, though.
I'm either ticklish under my arms,
Right.
my neck,
Yeah.
or my feet.
Won't you just enjoy the laugh? Why would you do that?
An hour straight?
I'm not saying this. Okay.
That's torture.
You said kick him and hurt him. Like, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
You're just aggressive.
Toya said one duck. Duck.
Oh, Toy. Okay, sis, you want a duck. You're just going to go with the one big duck. You ain't playing with 100 duck-sized elephants. I ain't mad at you.
That's too big, Pete. You know how big a duck is?
Yes, 100 of anything is still difficult to do.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Not 100 ants. If you had an ant farm,
Right.
little thing. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
Great point. Would you
But
rather...
you don't want no ant the size of an elephant.
No.
Ah, that shit just
No.
looks nasty.
Yeah. Very and a little intimidating.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Would you rather a ding sound every time you wink or a pow pow sound every time that you make a finger gun? So every time you wink
Ding. That shit.
or
Yeah,
Pow,
I
pow.
don't need that little wink, ching, thing, charm shit. I just want bitches to know I'm serious. Bow, bow, bitch. You know how many times Sean would have shot us back in the day, cut? Yeah.
ready today. As y'all can see, man, he's in rare form, man. Okay. Would you rather spend the day wearing wet socks with with a popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth, or with a popcorn kernel stuck in your
I've
teeth?
had that. but I can't wear socks. Socks wet, holes in them, none of that shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to get that kernel fuck out, though. I'm going to tell you some shit. Wisdom tooth was broke. I'm going to keep it real 100 with y'all. Wisdom tooth was broke. Shit'll get stuck in there, and I find out the next day, like, damn, I thought that was a full tooth. And it feel like a hole in the left side of my right side of my whole face.
I can understand it. It could be difficult. This was kind of weird. But I think all these questions have been a
JK
little
said,
weird.
pow, I'm killing these niggas.
His finger gun going to be out on the regular, huh, JK? You ain't never putting it back in the holster. Mm-hmm. Would you rather kiss everyone that you meet or never kiss anyone else again?
Never kiss. I can't kiss everybody. Because a lot of people mouths dirty as hell, P.
Man, they ain't say tongue them down, French them or nothing like that.
COVID real, man.
Yeah. That's what you doing with that? That's crazy. Like, I just asked. That's it. Okay, all right. That's what you want. Okay. Okay, would you rather be a cowboy riding a bull or a clown who distracts it? Now, I know what you would probably make the most money doing.
I ain't gonna,
because of the fact
I ain't
that
gonna never be nobody's fucking clown.
You get paid the most. Like, if it came down to...
I'm not getting on top of that bull either, though, man. I'll be the clown man that day, because guess what? He ain't gonna catch me. Give a fuck how big that bull is. He ain't catching me.
Okay. Okay. We're going to go here. Would you rather get $1 for every time you compliment a stranger or $100 every time you insult a stranger?
You say it again?
Would you rather get $1 for every time you compliment a stranger or $100 for every time you insult a stranger?
Compliment. I don't like insulting people.
Right.
I ain't,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right there with you, bro.
But I see a lot of strangers in the day.
Right.
So I'm complimenting everybody. Hey, brother, I like them shoes.
Now, is that going to be your energy even when you know, you say, look, if I see 10 of them, that's $1,000. If I see 10 of them and say 10 nice things.
I don't like insulting.
For me, I agree with you. So
yeah.
just being who I am, no, I'll go with the $1 because I've done that.
Right.
I've done that. I would never make any money because I don't walk around talking negatively about people.
I
wouldn't make any money.
Because everything about, everything ain't about money.
Yeah.
Even though it's all about the motherfucking money.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that. I can't do that.
Okay. Okay. That's one. Would you rather be a baby with the mind of an adult or an adult with the mind of a baby?
Baby with the mind of an adult.
Okay.
Because I'm preparing from the end from day one. See, we were always taught a lot of times, man, when we preparing for the future that we got time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which we do
Mm-hmm.
for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
We got, besides us having time, like, we ain't got to think about that right now. And that's where you're wrong. You don't have to worry about it or even be concerned about it. But habits breed so much that the earlier you start something in life, it becomes a routine.
Mm-hmm.
So when something becomes a routine, it creates balance.
No question.
So, like, for example, another thing I did over the how I started my retirement plan.
That's what's up.
Finally started my IRA. Did all that. You know what I mean? I talk about them all the time, and I finally started mine.
Absolutely.
And anybody need information about it, let me know. I can help you out. But let's just say I was doing this 20 years ago.
Okay.
Like, I've been at the day job for 23 years. Let's say I've been doing it for the last 23 years. It ain't no telling how much will be in there now.
Right. But you had to get the education.
Yeah.
So there's no, we always feel like that, but there's also the period where we have to learn.
Right. And that's the thing. That's why when you ask the question, a baby with an adult-sized mind,
yes.
all that knowledge I would have as an adult, as a baby,
right?
I got all the time back in the world.
Right. And that's a great way to look at it because when I say baby, I don't mean toddler.
Nah.
I don't mean baby. You know how they say young-minded and things of that nature. Absolutely, no question. There is no comparison. Now, here's the thought. Here's the situation, though. it does go the other way as well.
Mm-hmm.
You do have some older people that have baby-sized minds. And when you think about it from the perspective of not a baby in a basket, carry me, bottle baby, pacifier baby. No, young-minded. You have some people who are now of our ages who are walking around trying to live very young lives. And my thing with that situation is understanding the beauty and the privilege that you have had in living a long life, right? Living a productive life. So I'll answer it the same way as you. What I'm going to say is definitely younger, right, or a baby with an adult mind. Because if I, not to sound like a cliche, if I knew then what I knew now, would things be different? Yes.
Absolutely.
But I still would have had to remain a student. I still would have had to have learned how to become better in age, with wisdom. So yeah, I agree with you. I would rather have been a baby with an adult mind. Whatever.
Not, just to make this clear, I will forever be a student.
That's
my mentality.
That's our thing. That's being your thing.
And that's
remain a student.
And that's what keeps us humble.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Humble, hungry, locked in, laser focused,
right,
and prepared to grow and develop.
Right. Because that's the goal every day. See, when people say God gave you dominion over everything in your life, like I told you earlier, we all have a choice.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you live in your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Forgiveness is in your heart. But your moves and everything is from your brain. But the thing is, you need both of them. It's like a car.
Yeah.
You can't drive a car without a transmission or engine.
That's right.
So you got them both, get them both repaired. So sometimes people got to go and get their God, sharpen up their tool with God, which is their mentality, their brain, and get some mental help. Some people heart and their physical part is bad, so they have to get into physical fitness and start eating the right diet to get themselves back in that. But both of them got to connect, your brain and your heart, to be able to move forward.
No question. One
and that's
doesn't
what
work
it's
without
all
the
about.
other.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I did that like a magician because it's 2024. And what the quote of the day was this. I'm bringing it up to you one more time. The real measure of success is the number of experiments that can be crowded into 24 hours.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So what me and P is telling y'all, 24 hours, and if it's 24 hours, 366 times this year.
That's right.
That's how you gonna measure your success.
Take that extra day and make a difference.
Right.
You got one more day this year than you had last year to make a difference.
Yep.
Take advantage of it.
Yep.
Don't be lazy. Don't sit back. Don't just think it's going to happen. Take advantage of the extra time because time is the true what?
Riches.
Let's get it.
That's it.
You can take us out of that one, brother.
That was another episode of This or That. We're going to return and wrap up this episode right here of the Porch Podcast.
Absolutely.
This was a great episode, man.
No question.
Great episode.
No question.
We got a lot more to talk about. We'll continue it next week. But this is what I want y'all to know right now. I'm going to put this right here. Next week, we're going to shoot 11 a.m.
I'm with it.
11 a.m. next week. Next week is 11 a.m. It's Martin Luther King birthday. We're going to have the King edition, the brunch edition of the King edition. We're going to do the show early. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And we're going to, breakfast edition, please continue to tune in and watch that. Also next week, 8 o'clock, Monday nights, it will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Eagles of Philadelphia in the wild card round number 4 versus number 5.
That's it.
In the playoffs.
That's it.
Win or go home. Y'all know I'm a Bucs fan and P's an Eagles fan.
No question.
And that's just what it is, man.
Absolutely. Like he said, man, we appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week, man. If you want to see us, you can definitely see us on Mondays. Like you said, next week will be a special edition episode of it, earlier at 11 a.m. But normally you can see us anywhere between, I would say, 8 and 8-ish, as we say each and every week, right here on his Facebook channel. On his Facebook page, and also immediately following the next day on our YouTube channel at The Porch Podcast.
Yep.
You can make sure that you also, if you haven't checked this out, you can let them know where they can find us on the audio side.
You can hear us on all your favorite podcast and streaming sites. That's like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Switcher, Red Circle, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Spotify, anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, you will be able to catch the Porch Podcast. Just type in The Porch Podcast and my face, P face, and we going to pop up. And all 154 episodes is there. So we love y'all, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned in to us. This has been episode 154. A lot to talk about. And we talk to y'all in a minute, man. All right?
Absolutely, y'all. We appreciate y'all. All right, family. Be safe. Peace.
Peace.